what it is, right? Hold on, Tissa. What's going on?
She said Cancers is better than Leos. Off rip.
But you want to do the shot of clock with her. So she's going to say it, and you do it with her, right?
No.
You got to.
Come on, what time?
One time.
All right, we all going to do it one time.
Baddie.
Shot of clock.
Shot of clock.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, that wasn't hard.
It was very awkward, though.
No, it wasn't.
But you next up, right?
Yeah.
Tell them the single.
What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all...
Hold on. Stop doing like, what's up, yo? We here, man. Tell them to do it like the fighter baddie you are.
Hey, y'all go check out my new single, In My Pockets. It's out now. Because if you don't, I'm going to beat you the fuck up. How about that?
She ain't beating nobody up no more. She got too much money for that. She's about to add me to her staff.
I might beat you up.
Why?
Because.
What?
You don't tell people I'm not going to beat
All right,
them up.
well.
I'm going to beat them up.
You gonna beat him up?
Yeah.
All right, she's up next. Let's do it. You know what it is, VIP Saturday, Superstar J. Got somebody special in the building. They talking about her, and I'm going to tell you, when I listened to the music, I was like, all right, she got something. But Tissa is always with the baddies in the section, right? Mm-hmm. And we said behind the scenes, if he don't play a record, we don't do the oh, yeah, you know, when we see you, then it never happens. Mm-hmm. So I want you to introduce this young lady, this young queen.
Listen, y'all all know her. Y'all all seen her. She's outside with us on VIP Saturday. Do I gotta say, or I should just let her tell the people now?
Well, you know what?
She got to tell the people.
I want her to. I want to brush my shoulders off. That's kind of old, right? To brush your shoulders off. Yeah, that was kind of old. But we got over 5 million listeners on a Saturday. That's cool with you?
Oh, that's great.
All right, you lit up a little bit. You was kind of down. No, so what? No. Tissa, really tell her how many subscribers we got that listen to Sirius XM.
We had like 30 million.
30 million subscribers. You know, come on. You in the nice cars. You know, every time you go in the car, it's Sirius XM.
Absolutely.
You go on the plane, it's Sirius XM.
Sirius XM.
So the extra, I would say the guys that have a crush on you that don't know who you are, introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I go by the name of Diamond the Body.
Yes.
AKA DTB. AKA disturbing these baddies, because that's what I do. Well,
we was in the club last week. I don't know what happened, because I'm not going to front. My daughter is 11. I got some beef with you too. Yeah, my daughter's 11, and she knows about you and this baddie thing. And we gonna talk about that. But do this goddamn chant. I know you be saying, "Yo, do it," but just say the chant. What do they say?
It's baddie, shot o'clock.
Okay.
So I say baddie, and then they say shot o'clock.
All right, that's for only females, because Tissa got kind of excited just now.
I just be hearing it in the club.
Everybody can say it.
No, I feel like a male should say it.
No,
I ain't saying the shot o'clock part.
You just look like
but
you was
can't
excited
say the
about
baddie part.
I ain't saying that part either. I might say something in the club like, oh,
excuse
all
me,
the
you
baddies
just look kind of excited.
Say baddie. I might say baddie, and the females finish it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. As a DJ, you know, I took a little something from the show.
I don't know about that. It looked like he wanted to do the chant too, right?
I think so.
Nah.
I mean, let's try it. Can we try it?
Nah, that's gonna fuck him up. He's gonna go viral.
You can do it.
No, never me.
Just shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
No, I'm gonna say baddie. And then you say shot o'clock.
No, you're not gonna get me to do that. And they cut that off, and I'm looking crazy on the internet. We gonna say, Diamond the Body, shot o'clock.
Yes. Okay.
So let's talk about it. You have first, when did you really feel that you were like a celebrity and you have like a whole bunch of staff, security, assistants, other assistants, managers? Because how can you afford all this? You need a DJ? Like, where's the DJ at? That's the most important guy.
Right,
like,
I need one.
Well, he's a great
but
DJ.
But there's a DJ in every city. Like,
No, that's the wrong thing to do. Tell her why that you need your own DJ.
You always need your own DJ, because that DJ is going to know you and know your show at all times.
You know how many times a DJ might fuck up your show? And you like, yo, and I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of artists.
Or don't be having the music. They don't play it in the right order.
Yeah, yep. you might freelance it. You might tell, I see homeboy, I don't know his name, but he was very, very into everything. Like, yo, we got to do it like this. Like, he yelled at me last week, and I was like, yo, brother, do you know who I am, man? Like, first off, Superstar J. Shout out to Sid, because he sent me the clean version, and I had to go and get the dirty version. I was like, hold on, I know this record is not clean. Like, and then I actually played the clean, and you was just looking at me like,
I was like, wait,
the fuck is going on?
Not in the club.
Yeah, so I just feel like you need to hire a DJ, maybe up and coming, maybe you and Tissa could talk, do real spot dates. But I feel like that all is in the brand.
Mm-hmm.
You want people to come out like, yo, I had the fucking illest time with driving the body.
You're right.
And you got somebody that don't know the music, and you like, yo, point them out. Or you might have like a show thing and something fuck up. That looks
you're right.
bad.
Now I got to sell my car so I can get a DJ.
Nah, DJs
Thanks a
ain't
lot.
that spit. I don't know. He's a road DJ. He DJs for Lola Brooke.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we outside.
Don't play with it.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
So back to the question. When did you really feel like, yo, I'm really a celebrity? I can't really walk in the streets by myself.
I believe it happened BET weekend. So I went to the BET Awards.
This BET week?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
I also performed at the BET Experience.
I seen that.
And I was just walking in there, and they like, people was like not attacking me in a bad way, but they was like, it was like a mosh pit. Like they crowded me. They was like, ah! I was like,
did you do your chant?
And I had a
I
didn't have a microphone.
All right.
But I had a security, and but he wasn't like my official security or anything.
Like
so.
my man over here?
Right, he's official.
Yeah, look, he's never smiling, bro.
Right,
Like,
he's serious.
Yeah, like,
he
all
take
right.
his job serious.
Yeah, shit, man.
If you watch the
Smile
video,
somebody. You ain't an ugly security guard. Pause, man. Like, you know, you probably might blow up after this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, but seriously, if you watch the video, the security was behind. He's like, he didn't even know what to do. It was so much people, and they were coming from every angle, and they were just wanting pictures, wanting to talk, wanting to hug, and I was like, it was really. My publicist, Emmanuel, he's like,
shout out publicist, man, doing his motherfucking thing.
You need the security, and you need, you cannot just be walking around regular no more. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
So, hired security.
You got to protect the fort. Tissa.
So let me ask you a question. What would you rather be known for right now, the personality or the music? Or does that all come in one package as the brand? Like, you walk in the street, are they singing the songs? Or they just like, yo, baddie, shot o'clock. Like,
Told you
I
that
feel like
motherfucker
it's
want to say that shit so bad with you.
Look, he said it.
That just caught me. Oh, wow.
I think it's a combination of both. I think because also when I make music, I kind of make music that like that's going on with, you know, that's aligned with the show. And so people could sing it and they could, you know, they feel like they a part of this, you know, it's a part of the show, it's part of my brand, it's part of my personality. So definitely it's a both thing.
So do you feel
but
like...
I need more on the music side. I need them to let go of reality TV and like, okay, she's a rapper.
So do you think the show opened up some opportunities for you? And if so, what were those opportunities?
Absolutely. I think it's a huge platform. So for one, I was able to be put in front of, like, I think they had 200 million views.
Streaming is crazy right now, right?
You know? So that's 200 million people that saw me, that love me now.
Is this your first time being in a reality TV show, or have you been in other ones?
I've been on other ones. So before I got on Baddies, there was another one called Deja Vu on Now That's TV.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wasn't new to it. I was true to it.
Okay, so you've already came with that brand.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what made you decide to do reality TV? Did somebody just see you, like your Instagram? Because you got over 1.5 million fans and followers. So
yeah. So basically, I was always a rapper. I was a rapper first. I've been rapping for 8 years, by the way.
I'm gonna tell you that because I said it's no way that these records I hear that she just started. You know, because you know,
Right.
I'm no shots at any girls. You know, it works. But it really seemed that you was really a rapper.
Yes.
So you was like, fuck this. I know I gotta get my music out. I'm gonna do this.
Right. So I basically was like, okay, I'm looking for ways to just promote myself, my music, my brand. And I was seeing, like, you know, it's a wave. It's what's going on. I'm like, okay, these bitches going on these shows and they're fucking, they're famous. Like,
He was like, fuck that. I think I can do it.
I know I could do it.
Well, you did it.
And I did it.
Now, but look, well, you give him the shot of clock type of thing. So what record you feel really put you on the map?
I feel like Line It Up.
Line It Up.
The first one that really.
You was like, oh shit, they know it. You know how you be in a club, you looking like.
Because like I said, the song is about fighting. And I was on the show fighting. So
here
I
we
feel
go.
like it just, people want, you know, I'm rapping my real life. And people can, you know, they relating to it. They see it.
Yeah.
It comes off different when, like, it's real.
So you say you rapping about fighting. Was you the girl that challenged Clarissa Shields?
No.
All right.
I fought the girl that challenged Clarissa Shields.
Oh,
The
shit.
Tesehki.
Okay, did you beat her ass?
No, she beat me up.
So she could really fight?
No, for sure. She knocked my tooth out.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was serious.
Well, at least you kept it real.
Absolutely.
Well,
That's
you
why I
wasn't
think
scared.
that's why everybody loved me, because they're like, "Oh my God, you're crazy! Like you went up against."
So this
like,
chick is just like some fucking.
she's
brutal...
the Clarissa Shields of baddies,
Oh.
So you ain't fighting her no more.
and nobody else wanted to fight her. And
You was like, fuck that, dominant body, step it up.
I don't give a fuck. Can I curse on her?
Yeah, curse shit, fuck. You do whatever you want.
I gotta ask.
Jesus Christ. Where the fuck was you at when her tooth got knocked out?
He wasn't my security yet.
all right.
That was my first
He
season.
like, I'm gonna whip her ass.
That was my first season. So my
Yeah?
first season, like, I still wasn't like famous yet. I just really got into like.
So what made you fight her? Like you knew this couldn't obviously happen.
She was like coming for me, but she be coming for people, but everybody be scared.
He was like, fuck.
And I'm like, I'm not like.
And what's her name again?
Tesehki.
Tesehki. Okay, shout out to Tesehki.
It's Chrisean Rock's sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's her real sister.
Yeah.
Oh wow, shit, it's crazy. Well,
all
the
fight.
tooth thing. You know
They
what
are
I mean?
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
family can fight.
So let me
Shit.
ask you something. This is a question. Do you think she could beat Clarissa Shields?
No.
Clarissa.
Clarissa Shields won 2 gold medals
I mean,
for the Olympics
yeah,
for
this is
boxing.
like she done did MMA.
Yeah,
like
that's not gonna
she entertained it. She was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with this girl. Like, but she's bugging. But
she
you never
can't.
know. It might happen because look at Jake Paul.
You're right.
And this might be a
Like
big.
maybe if Tesehki start training like professionally.
Yeah, this might be a big payday for if you saying
It
that this
would.
chick. I mean, this chick. I want her beating my ass.
No.
If this female can really fight,
No, she can't.
this could be a big payday for both
and they're
of them.
both really popular too, so it might.
And you can perform at the fight.
I could perform at the fight.
Who you coming
Line
out?
that shit up.
Are you going? You know how they have the rappers and who
Yeah.
you walking out with?
I gotta come out with Clarissa.
Ah,
That's my girl. No, that's really my girl. Like I really love her. Like I
Shout out to
prefer her.
Clarissa.
She's
You
so
like,
sweet. I
yeah,
love
you
her.
like fuck this chick. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna-
and I'm cool with the other girl too. Like me and
Oh.
her is cool too.
Yeah.
Like we all made up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I love Clarissa.
So you walking out with you?
I
You got it.
That's my girl.
Yeah. I found something that was crazy. That Diamond is a fucking fighter, but she really like. I like how you kept it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
you was gonna, because Tissa got his ass whipped like by a DJ. He tried to act like he didn't. So I don't.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, I mean
You
you
gotta
win
tell your
some
truth,
and you
bro.
lose some.
Nah, I'm lying. I wouldn't let nobody whip his ass. He's too little.
Right, but you win some, you lose some. You know, it's life.
Well, I want to get into like because he called me last night and he said I want a segment, Jay. I'm like, all right, you already taking these parties and hot, but he said he wants this segment. So this is the first time this segment is happening. Now tell her the segment. Well, first, what's the title? And tell him it's that good.
We
good
doing
title.
toxic situations with Tissa. Well, you got to keep it real.
I think toxic with Tissa would be better. What you think?
Toxic with Tissa?
Yeah.
Toxic
keep it
Tissa?
Because toxic situations kind of
long.
Yeah, like
Toxic.
toxic with Tissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, toxic with Tissa.
See?
Be a little toxic.
Nah,
a little
well, I
messy.
own-
TWT.
Not own the brand. You know what I'm saying? Now I've owned the brand. You
I
are on my
copyrighted
show.
that this morning. Word.
Toxic with Tissa. So ask a toxic question for
So you in the club, and
nigga. Read your notes, please, because you look like you had the notes. Don't be
Oh,
nervous now,
nah, I'm just, like you in the club and
nigga. Read your notes, bro. You
I
had it.
got this, bro.
All right.
You in the club and you pull up with your homegirls and your sneaky link pull up, but he with a chick. Do you make the scene in the club? Do you approach the homegirl? What's your next move in that situation?
Hold on. What do you mean? She's
She's
her,
in the
her
she-
homegirls
no,
with her
sh-
man. What
No,
you
no,
talking
she's in the club with her homegirls, and dude just pull up with a homegirl, just with.
about? Oh, but this is
with
a
a chick.
sneaky link.
A
This ain't her
sneaky-
man. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Sneaky links
sneaky link.
last longer than men too. I've noticed that about a lot of relationships.
But you in there with your homegirls. You was drinking tonight, and I don't know. You might see him with other girl.
Yo,
you
she
might,
drink too. That Don Julio, I seen you. You was feeling the vibe. I never seen nobody like chuck that shit like how you did. I said, oh shit. That was crazy. I was
That was a
like,
baddie shot o'clock.
yeah. You was. I said, I was like, oh fuck, she ain't coming in this interview.
Man. No, I made it. Okay, so I wouldn't like react in the club. I'll probably just text them.
In the club? While you in the club?
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, so what you with her tonight or me?
So you still calling him at the end of the night? Or
I mean, he's a sneaky link. We sneaky, like, okay.
So you like, fuck that bitch. She gonna be with me.
Yes, drop her home.
Is that more confidence? Like, I know.
Like, I'm gonna see. I want to see like what kind of power I got.
Now maybe she's a baddie. You like, damn, she got some competition against Dominant Body. You like, he did well. What would you say?
I don't know.
What if you text him in the club? He don't even respond to it. Don't read it, nothing. Then what? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a sneaky link, it's a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect too much from that. Like, it just is what it is. I don't really ever have them type of problems because I got really good pussy. So.
Oh shit! All right. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't
now,
have those type of problems.
let me ask you now. Far as the baddies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like every girl wants to be down with the baddies.
They do.
How is it that you're one of the standout people there?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say is like the top baddies now in your in the show right now? Who would you name?
Right now, I'll have to say like the OGs, Scotty with the body.
Scotty with the body. I don't be knowing none of these girls. You're Scotty with the body.
My boss, I don't really get along with her, but Natalie Nunn.
How you don't get along with your boss?
I slapped her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause she just be doing too much. She think cause she's the boss that she can't that she could. No.
So are you still on the
show?
show?
You're on the show with everybody else. So we fighting, you gonna fight too. Yeah. She is on.
Wow.
So after
Tissa, don't think no questions, bro. You smack me, you will definitely be on the show and getting your ass whipped after. So.
Honestly, I thought I was gonna get fired, but apparently,
what happened?
Like the fans loved me too much. They couldn't let me go. They're like,
but what made you like? This is your boss right here, like.
Yeah.
And what made her? I mean, made you
so
like.
So the
I gotta
last
smack this
situation,
chick. Yeah.
what happened was, she went on live and she was just talking shit about me and told me like, "Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up," and this is my show and you don't tell me what. Like, she was just going off on me, and I still was being respectful. I'm like, why didn't you just DM me?
Yo, you still respectful now because you just said her boss. You leaving me hanging too.
Oh,
yeah. You just said my boss.
Yeah,
I got beef with my boss.
Absolutely, she's the CEO.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're on the show, you're not exempt. You're a cast member. Cast members get touched. If you want to be the producer, you stand behind the camera. If you want to be on the show in the camera, and you want to be messy,
but
then you just got to deal with the consequences of your messiness. So I'm not letting nobody get on nowhere and talk shit about me and not slapping the shit out of them.
So this is what you do on shows.
Slap the shit out of bitches.
So do you think it was wrong in any of these situations? Like, well, you had to just put hands on the chick one time. Like, you think it was any time?
I was justified in all my situations because people be coming for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think that's why people love me so much still too, because they're like, you don't care if it's even your boss. Bitch, you're crazy.
Now, how do you feel about like the young females in the message baddies is given? Because like I said, I had a you remember I told you when we was behind the scenes with my daughter, and actually like they have baddie fights. Like in school, like they call it baddie fights.
Really?
Yes, and they go to like another hallway, and they get it on. Like, and like I'm not gonna blow my daughter up, but this is what happened with her. And I'm like, when did you become a fighter? And then her mom's like, yeah, they call it baddie fights.
Oh my gosh, that's so
she's 11.
Okay, but let's be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all grew up in the hood. We all grew up wherever we grew up. Did you not grow up fighting? Yeah. I grew up fighting before baddies, before TV, before any of this shit. Like, I remember fighting, getting suspended from school, fighting, going to the park. We used to be like, "Oh, meet me at the park, bitch."
Yeah.
And we used to go to the park and we used to fight. Like, it's not nothing new, is it?
I mean, for an 11-year-old, you know what I mean, and they're saying baddie fights. Like, I think
they're just
different.
calling it into something now. But I feel like people been fighting in high school. People been fighting in middle school. Like,
but you being the person you are, becoming a rap star and a reality TV star, do you feel like this is the message you want to bring to these girls? Like, it seems like you're more. I look at you as a boss. You have a whole crew in here.
Thank you.
And the message could be like, don't let nobody punk you out, but you know what I mean? You don't want a bunch of million girls like 11-year-olds like baddie fights, you know what I mean? Like,
no, absolutely not. Listen, guys, if you're out there, if you're listening, no baddie fights, okay?
Yeah, like I just think for the soul of 11-year-old girls, like, you know what I mean? Because they look up to you.
But okay, so basically the thing is, right? I get paid to fight. So they're paying me lots of money. Don't look at my nails.
No, I was looking at your ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get paid to fight, guys. So
yeah,
I'm doing
fight.
it.
That's why your
That's
nails
actually
like that.
It's actually my job. So I don't want nobody to think that y'all should be doing that on the street. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not for y'all. Y'all are kids. You watch us. We're entertaining you. It's kind of like wrestling. You watch WWE.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, oh, why is WWE influencing my kids to fight? Don't they? They be having kids at the WWE.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's no way.
Like, what's the difference?
And I feel like it's no way in society that they could blame the baddies on that, because there's just so much access to the internet. They're seeing everything.
It is. But guys, if you're listening, don't fight. It's not for real.
Buy her records. Do that.
Yes,
buy her
records.
records. So let's get into this new single. I love this single right here. Talk about the single.
Okay, so this is my new single.
Yes.
It's very new, just released like
Look
3
at
weeks
Tissa
ago.
right now and give him the look.
Yeah.
What's the BPM on your single? Because then if you know your BPM, then you good.
6.5.
No.
Oh, man.
I just made up a
fuck is
number.
that?
I don't know what that is.
Give her some knowledge, because I like you.
Beats per minute is like how fast or slow the song is. So an example, like all the Bossman D-Lo songs, it would be considered at 80 BPM. Most of his music, like Get It With Me, Shake Some.
Okay. So
Remember when I was playing your record and you remember it said, fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah.
That's blending. You had to sing. You had actually a dope BPM.
Thank
Yours
you.
is at 81.
Oh, I remember.
Perfect.
My camera was like, oh, I like that blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like,
it's smooth. It's like,
yeah, the
It goes
transition.
into what goes.
Okay.
so DJs hate when we they call it a slammer record. You know how when you dancing and somebody be like, oh shit, like,
and then just change the song, right?
no, it's just
something
slamming. Like, tell them how a record's slammed.
Oh, that's me going from that Bossman D-Lo record to your 6 BPM record. Just slamming
6 BPM. Right? Not nice. Do you
That's
like
6.5.
Do you hate when you got to slam a record in? Like, don't you like when the smooth flow is like? But you had that.
So I'm gonna go figure out what's the BPM.
No, you just actually tell your producer, like, you look at, like, when after this you'll start studying BPMs and you'll see what a lot of hit records come from BPMs. Like, reason because it's the flow of the record. So, like, you see how I flowed it in? It was like it wasn't bothered in anything. It was flowed in.
So it got a good BPM.
Yes, 80's a good BPM.
Thank you.
What's your selection of a BPM? I love 80s now, but I used to like 73s.
Right now, yeah, it's 80s right now.
Not nice. What's a good BPM you like? 80, right? 80s, but everybody's on 80 right now.
Everything comes out in the 80 right now.
78.
From
Like Wham is
Like
78.
80s. Okay.
Wham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bitches, you know, you could turn it up, like, up it up a notch.
Okay, for sure.
But when you ask a producer that, you be like, yo, what beat is this? Like, what BPM is this? And, they gonna be like, huh? I just gave you a juice, so you gotta
Thank
buy
you.
me like a like a sandwich or something.
I got you with the chopped cheese.
See, where you from? Because you on some
What?
Some
No,
tourist
is that
shit.
what they do here?
where are you originally from? Where are you from?
You know what's crazy? I was actually born in New York,
Oh yeah, where?
in Brooklyn,
All right, when?
but I grew up in Florida. So
Okay.
I moved.
When did you
to
move to Florida?
When
Like
I was
4?
like 7.
You are not from New York.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't claim that at all.
People that who live to 7 years old here claim they love to say they're from New York.
I don't claim that at all. I claim I am from Broward County, Florida.
Diamond, the body's here. That's my sis now. What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
My birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
last week was your birthday.
Last week was my
Yes,
birthday.
it was definitely last week. You saying that, but
June 17th.
but
My bad.
I
Yeah.
know,
but every day is my birthday.
But you know what? That's dope because my grandmother's birthday is June 17th.
Wow.
And she turned 89.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, that's dope right there.
Yeah, it is.
And you know, Geminis, don't look at my eyes. I don't know what's going on here. Geminis love Leos.
Are you a Leo?
Of course I am. You don't see
Okay. The connection.
confidence?
I felt the
Yeah,
energy.
come on, Leos.
I felt the chemistry.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you into horoscopes?
Not really.
You got to read about that. Like, so what horoscope do you do not deal with with a guy?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah, they're all terrible.
Because he's a Cancer.
The worst.
Oh man.
No, but Cancers, from what I've heard, are very sensitive. Is that true?
We in tune
He
with our
is
feelings.
very sen-
We
Yo,
in
this
tune with
guy-
our feelings. That's it.
Listen, he's very sensitive. Very sensitive.
That's what I heard.
Cancer.
But
What
that's
about
like
Leo?
just like this stereotypical, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's just what I be hearing.
What about Leos?
I never really, it's like a lion sign, right?
Yeah, come on, you wearing the leopard and all that. You just trying to shot at me like, whatever. What are you, a lion sign?
I love Leos.
Thank you.
They're the best sign.
I'm gonna play the
in
record.
men.
I'm gonna play the record.
They're
for
the
4
best
months.
sign in all of men, Leos.
Thank you. She knows.
And then
who's gonna-
Cancer second.
Okay.
She wants that record
there we-
played.
Yeah.
We can move me up to one, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like it's a tie between Cancers and Leos.
No, it's definitely not a tie.
No.
Cancer's a very sandbox. They remember everything that's going on.
Okay,
like,
we're going to go with the Leos.
wow.
see,
That's crazy.
But Cancer second.
and you can
Still top 3.
You can actually chant with her the baddie thing.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I mean, that seems right. But let's get into the this is one of our who everybody answers this.
Mm-hmm.
Tissa, give her like this is our custom question for the show.
Okay.
It's VIP Saturday. That's why.
So VIP Saturdays, we ask this question all the time. What's the do nots in your VIP in the club?
What's the do nots? I feel like do not like get too sloppy drunk
Okay.
or you like throwing up.
And this is your bestie, and she's like, this is your bestie. She's a fucking drinker,
Yeah.
and she's acting crazy.
It's time to go. Hey, walk
Matter
into
of
the
fact,
car.
your assistant right there. She is a fucking drinker.
No. My assistant can't drink on the job.
Yeah, she can't drink. She got to be always on point.
Absolutely. So nobody can't drink on my team.
Nah, I've seen a lot of motherfuckers drinking that night.
No,
man.
that night-
motherfucker right there was drinking.
No,
I seen him drinking. He like, no, what are you talking about?
That night, I allowed them to have some fun because
Okay.
it was my birthday. That night.
All
But
right.
Usually, they're not allowed to drink.
Wow, I feel special that was your birthday.
That
really,
was my birthday. Yes.
I'm gonna give you a so what about people? I don't smoke hookah. Do you smoke hookah?
Not really.
All right. So what about a person that is just obviously doing too much, videoing you, taking pictures, and you like relax?
No, I love videos and pictures.
So you just person was just all day.
All day.
All right. Well, shit.
I love being in the camera.
All right. One more then.
But if you're too drunk, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're drunk and you're like falling over and, you know what I'm saying, spilling drinks and, not, you know what I'm saying, like.
What's the craziest groupie experience you went through?
Groupie.
This is good. Females have groupies.
Like, like guy groupies or like.
Female groupie. You know, it's optional now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you.
I've had somebody like follow us. So we went to a club and then, you know, you'll take pictures and stuff. So this person like just thought that we was all together. So who was leaving the club?
He's like, fuck that, I'm going too.
They got in the black truck with us.
Word?
Who that must have been the security that you didn't want. How did?
Yeah, and that's why we need security because shit be happening.
So you're telling me this person actually walked out with you?
Right, because we was partying. Because sometimes I be letting girls come in the section. You know.
Yeah, I
chilling,
seen it. You're very nice.
Absolutely. So now we leave the club, and the girl got in the black truck. And she's like, "Where we going next? Because we turning up." I'm like,
everybody in the truck like, who is this? What did you say? You was like,
okay. So realistically, we went back to my hotel, and then I just told the driver to drop her home.
oh man,
was
you're
like,
so nice.
Yeah, she was like, "Wait, you're not the after party? Come upstairs." I'm
No,
like, no, it's not that type
You
of
are
party.
lucky that you made the truck the ride.
Yes, it was very. I think she thought we I don't swing that way either. So I'm like,
Oh,
no,
she
babe.
thought she was gonna get it on too.
Something. I don't know. She thought we was about to have a Diddy party. Like, babe.
Oh man, no Diddy slander, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, no, there's no
Jeez.
after parties here. Like,
No after
after I
parties.
leave the club, I'm going home.
Yeah,
I'm not that fun.
yeah, you a fighter. No fighters are that fun, really.
No.
I'm just saying, you a fighter. Like,
I just like to go home. After I go to the club, I'm not like after party hopping. Like, no, we're going
5
home.
different personalities, Gemini.
And I'm going to sleep.
One more question, Tissa, and then we're gonna get into this record.
So with the, you're doing the baddie shot o'clock and everything.
Mm-hmm. Said it
Is
again.
it-
That's 2 times.
Is there any?
Yeah, he wants to do it so bad. Yo, just do the chant with her, man.
Is there at any point? 'Cause I think I seen the show like once or twice with my
Don't
homegirl.
do that.
Is there at any point y'all are eating because all I see is liquor and fighting? Is there at any point like that's just the diet liquor?
We eat. We definitely eat. They definitely.
I ain't
eat
see a
us.
plate on that show yet.
They don't show it, but we eat behind the scenes.
I gotta watch the show. So you saying you've never seen a plate of food on the show yet?
No.
We just actually had a food fight the other day. Everybody was so mad. They're like, y'all never eat, and then there's food, and y'all start throwing it and fighting.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well,
It's very interesting.
I want. When are we coming out with a project? When are we doing a project? What's the name? Or do you have a name yet?
I have some projects out right now.
Okay.
So,
Tell them how to get it.
Meantime,
Yeah.
y'all can go back. 'Cause
Go
like
back
I
to
said,
Diamond
I've been rapping for 8 years.
Okay.
Y'all can go back. Y'all can listen to Hotivation. Y'all can listen to
Motivation.
Thought.
Jesus
Y'all can
Christ.
listen to-
Motivation.
Yep.
Yes.
Thought. These hoes on top. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Thought. These
We
hoes on
got
top.
Disturbing These Bitches and Out with the Old.
Those are
So
some
those
dope
are
titles.
4 that's out right now that you can go check out. But
I think you should do a Motivation Volume 2.
I should.
Yeah, you just check me out. I'm super like you Google me. You're gonna be like, yo, this nigga is a genius. I'm like I don't know your age, but you used to listen to mixtapes, right?
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj mixtapes
Yeah,
and stuff.
absolutely.
What top 5 rappers for females?
Nicki Minaj,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. Like who I like, or just like
Come on. We got time. You see them people out there waiting for you. So come on, give me 3 more.
3 more.
Yeah.
Cardi B,
Okay.
Lauryn Hill,
Okay.
Trina.
And Trina.
Yeah,
I like the Trina and you.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
my girl.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So get it. Let's get a record.
Let's get a record.